Hi Year 7, I hope you're all okay. This is the project for next week, which will be set on Teams on the 22nd of June. So first things first, I hope you're all okay and are doing well at home and are keeping safe, and I hope your families are also. So this is project 2 for 7B1 and 7B2. You will have hopefully been set this on Teams, this individual video, but if you are looking at this and you aren't in 7B1 or 7B2, then you need to find the right video on YouTube for your correct class. So project 2, I'm sure you'll be pleased to know, is a little bit more creative. It should take you 2 hours maximum. The first section, there's 20 marks available, and it is for you to create a playlist of your life, so a music playlist of 10 songs that you think represent you and your life. This can be on paper if you do not have access to Word. So I know some of you last time were really struggling with opening the PowerPoints and actually adapting the PowerPoints with your answers. It's absolutely fine if you want to open a Word document and add your answers in there and write your playlist, or you can even do it on paper and take a screenshot and upload this to Teams. That's absolutely fine also. So what I have done in this red box here is to give you some questions that will help you to start thinking about designing your playlist if you're struggling with this, or you just need a little bit more help. So the first one, what genre of music best represents you as a person? And if I was doing this task myself, it would be musical theatre all the way. That's because I've done musical theatre all my life, which is singing, acting and dancing, and I would put the majority of my songs in my playlist as musical theatre. So that's just an example. You can have different genres if you want to, so you could have pop, rap, R&B, dance, house, musical theatre, whatever you feel is best suited to you. Second point, what mood or feelings sum up your personality? Now I know the answer to this from most of you will be, it depends on how I'm feeling. We'll use that to help your project. Put some happier songs in there, put some sad songs in there if you feel that suits you as a person. Third one, how do lyrics of your chosen songs, so once you've actually decided your playlist, how do the lyrics of your chosen song describe you and your unique life? So are there any particular lyrics in some of your songs that you feel are really, really pertinent, so really relevant to you as a person? And then the last one, how are these songs important to you or have been important to your life? So if you think, oh, I love that song was really relevant to me a couple of years ago when I was going through this particular issue, that's what we want to see, okay? If on the other hand you think, I've been listening to this particular song at the moment due to the current situation, then that you could also include that. I know that I've been loving watching the videos and the songs of people coming together as a community doing a cappella pieces and videos without music. I've been loving seeing some of those and listening to those, so you could feel free to include one of those if you like. And then underneath here, I've already said this, but you can have the same theme or genre, or it can be mixed. Your playlist needs to suit you, so whatever you think suits you best. And it can include more than 10 songs if you have time, but think about 10 to start with, and then go from there. So for each song in the playlist, so to get the 20 marks, there's 1 mark available for the song and the artist. So let's say if you wanted to include Adele, Someone Like You, in your playlist for whatever reason, then you would put Someone Like You and Adele, and then underneath it the musical moment in the song that makes the song relevant to you for the additional mark. Okay, this is the part of the song that really says something about you. Is it a specific lyric or an instrument choice, for example, that you think, yeah, I love that song, but that particular bit is really relevant? That's what that bit means. Okay, so that's task 1, 20 marks available. Task 2, designing an album cover for your whole playlist. Now obviously in album covers, the best album covers and the most frequently bought album covers and downloaded, sorry I don't know what happened there, are effective, engaging and appealing. So you need to think, right, how am I going to design my front cover? What does my front cover look like to reflect the themes and genres running through my songs? It needs to be really clear. So if you have chosen quite sad songs, for example, as part of your playlist, you need to make sure that they're included on the front cover. Sometimes simple front covers, album covers are effective. Sometimes, depending on the playlist, it might be that you actually include all different images on there to represent what you've got going on in your playlist, okay? What emotions would you want your listener to feel if your playlist was published, or if people could buy it, download it and listen to it on Spotify, for example, keeping up to date with how people listen to music nowadays. And what I've put in stars in red at the bottom there is go on the internet and research existing album covers, because that really helps as inspiration. So if you do actually type into Google or Internet Explorer, whatever your internet browser is, type in album covers and then select the images tab, it will bring up some really interesting album covers of existing albums that you can have a look at as inspiration. Okay, that is it for the project this week. So there's 30 marks available between those two sections. Again, as always, if you're struggling or if you think I need a bit of help on that particular task, feel free to contact me and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Similarly, if it's an IT issue, so you're struggling to open anything or the YouTube video, let me know. Please don't sit there and not do anything about it and wait for me to contact you. Be a bit more proactive and contact me, and I will try and help you as best as I possibly can. I hope you're well and keeping safe. Continue to do that, obviously, being safe, and I hope to see you all soon. Okay, take care.